Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking all about saving money. So if you would like to learn more about how I was able to do so, stick around for the rest of the video. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Abby. I am an Amazon FBA seller. So I essentially sell products that I buy from China online on Amazon.com. That is what I do for a living. And I used to work a regular 9-to-5 job as well. So I worked in a corporate setting for 3 years after college before I left my 9-to-5 to work for myself in e-commerce. What I want to talk about in this video is just some practical ways that you can think about saving money and things that you can do to slowly try to reach your goals, whatever they might be. You might be trying to pay off debt. You might be trying to save up for a house or a car, pay off medical bills, whatever it is that you're trying to do. It is going to take discipline, especially if you are trying to budget your way to accomplishing your goals. One thing, and just a little piece of advice I want to offer, is thinking through which route you want to go. Do you want to go the route of saving every penny that you make towards whatever it is you're trying to do? Or do you want to find another stream of income that can help supplement that? There's no right or wrong answer. Both are going to require work. So I personally just want to put it out there that it's very, very beneficial to think about another stream of income as a way to be able to maintain your lifestyle and not have to cut back on every single thing you enjoy, like coffee in the morning or going to the movies once a week, just so that you can reach your goals. Another way of going about it is to make more money. So either way, like I said, is going to require discipline. But let's talk a little bit about how you can get started today or tomorrow if you want to start saving up some money. So the first thing that you want to do is to just take inventory of where you're at. So the best way to do that is to reflect and take a look back at your last 3 months of expenses. You can go back even further if you would like, but a good place to start is 3 months to kind of give you an idea of the flow of the money that is coming in and also leaving. And what you might notice is that when you actually write down and go through your bank statements and look, you're probably spending a lot more money than you even realize on things that you're not accounting for. So you might be going out to eat a lot more than you realize. For me, my downfall is DoorDash. It's so convenient. As a mom, and if you're a student or somebody who has a very busy lifestyle, it can be easy to fall into those traps of Ubers and, all these other things that end up adding up over time. You might not think much of it, but if you're spending $30 a weekend on your Ubers over the course of a month, that's over $100 just on Ubers alone. So you definitely want to go through and see what is coming in compared to what is leaving and where you're able to cut back. But once again, I am a very big believer in cutting back in ways that make sense. If you're being excessive and you're overdoing it, then yes, absolutely cut back. But if this is like the one thing that you enjoy, which is, I don't know, getting a massage once a month, I don't necessarily think that you should cut that out because that contributes to your own well-being, your own self-care, your own mental health. And I think that that is very, very important. I'm not a believer that you should save to the point that you are miserable. Life is to be lived. So you have to find a balance, but figuring out what is going on as far as what you are spending on is crucial. The next thing you want to do is set a budget, and it's really important to be as realistic as possible with your budget. Don't lie to yourself and, make it seem like you're going to be able to stick to something that is super strict if it is not realistic. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the term SMART goals, but SMART goals are goals that are, attainable. They're reasonable. They're things that you can actually achieve. So when you are looking at your budget, you have to be real with yourself, okay? Be for real and see where you can actually cut back and the things that you are overspending on. So a great place I have found to start when I'm just kind of looking at what is going on as far as my spending is with subscriptions. I am toxic when it comes to subscriptions. I don't know why. I don't ever really think twice about it. I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have Amazon Prime, I've got Disney Plus, I've got Peacock and everything that you can think of. Paramount Plus, I might not even watch it, but I have it because I like to feel like I have it. But you have to, just take a look and see, do I really need this thing that I am paying whatever amount for? And again, it's not about each individual thing. It's about the way that it adds up. When you have 10 different subscriptions of things that you're not even really using, you can simply cut that out and just focus on the things that you actually utilize. If you're a Netflix girly, excellent. You might not need Hulu, okay? Cut out what it is that you're not actually using. And when you are looking at your budget, make sure that you are thinking about what your future goals are. And those could be short-term or long-term. A short-term goal for you might be that you want to take a trip or go on a vacation, or you have a birthday coming up and you want to make sure that you are putting money aside specifically for that thing that you have coming up. You don't want to have no plans for where your money is going. That's a very big part of budgeting, is having a plan for everything that is coming in. So even if you, let's say, make $3,000 in a month and your rent alone is $1,200, you know for a fact that all of your utilities and other bills is going to come out to another $800. If you have $1,000 to play with after all of your expenses, or a couple hundred, whatever that dollar amount is, have a plan for that. Where are you going to put that money? What goals can you contribute to so that you're not just sitting there with a couple extra $100 in your bank account that you now feel like you can just go and blow it on shopping or whatever else. Okay, so the third thing that you want to do is make sure that you're breaking down your monetary goals into digestible portions. And so if we're looking at saving $10,000 in 6 months, for example, what are we going to have to do to get there on a more bite-sized basis, let me say? So $10,000 is going to break down to $2,500 every 3 months. What does that break down to on the monthly basis? Let's do a little bit of math. That's going to come out to $834 that you're going to need to save every month. Now, how can you get to that number? It's going to be $208 a week. And let's break it down even further. That comes out to $30 a day. Now, I understand that not everyone has an extra $30 a day, but that's where having other streams of income comes in. And that is the way that I was initially able to start multiplying my income, was really when I found a passive stream of income with Amazon FBA. So if you're interested in learning more about that, I do have a free training. I'll link it down in the description. If you want to learn more about Amazon selling, it's really, really important to diversify your income and have multiple streams of income. So the way that I like to think about it is, if I need an extra $30 a day, how many products do I have to sell on Amazon to get to that $30 a day? If I have a product where I can make a $10 profit off of each one, and I sell 3 of them a day, then I'm already going to make my $10,000 goal in 6 months, because I'm making $30 a day in passive income. And that's a very reasonable goal. So I definitely think that adding in some side hustles and some other things on the side can make it a lot more doable. When you do start making extra money from your side hustle, make sure that you are then delegating it to your savings and not just now living above your means because you're making more money, right? If you're making an extra $2,500 every 3 months, that doesn't mean you have an extra $2,500 every 3 months to just play with, right? Keep your goal in mind, keep your why in mind, and make sure that you are putting it into that savings account, and don't touch it. Act like it's not there, and you'll be grateful at the end of your 6 months. The last thing you want to do is track your success with something like a vision board. Make sure that you are not being too hard on yourself, but of course it is very important that you stay consistent and disciplined as you're going through this process. It really is just a matter of compounded effort. So, the first day that you save your $30, that's not going to seem like much, but over time it's going to snowball and it's going to build. So visualizing that and kind of making that vision board of what it is you want to accomplish can definitely be a nice reminder of why you're doing what you're doing, why you're making those sacrifices, and that'll help you push through. All right, you guys, I hope that video was helpful for you to have some tips on how you can save up some money over time. Make sure that you are remembering, your why, and you'll be able to achieve anything you want through the power of hard work, discipline, and, spending your time and money wisely. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you have any questions or anything that you want to share. That would be awesome. And also subscribe if you enjoy this content. I will see you guys very soon for another video. Bye.